head coach of the Griffs and the player of the game are standing by with our Vinnie Christiano III. And let's go out to the Dembski Sports Complex. Vinnie, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Howard. Here with our Pepsi player of the game, Megan Geis, and Griffs head coach Kim Griffin. Coach, I'll start with you. This game was a little different than the previous two. What do you think was valuable about your team's effort here today to get a win in the series?
Yeah, it was a tighter game. I thought we played great defense, and that is always key to coming away with a win. And then we got hits in clutch situations when we needed them. The answer back late in the game, they scored and went ahead, and then we scored right away next half inning. So that answer back is huge.
I heard you mention to the team, part of the key here today was stopping St. Peter's when they got momentum.
Yeah.
What do you think went into doing that effectively?
What I was saying, just if they score, our goal is to answer back. It's one of our in-game goals, so that's what it's all about. If they shut us down that inning, they carry the momentum forward, but we took the momentum right back.
What is the key now is you guys have a short turnaround before Niagara on Tuesday to making sure your team's momentum stays into that series.
Yeah, so rest is going to be our key, especially for Megan, who's been throwing a lot of innings for us, and then just studying some film and getting ready for Niagara on Tuesday.
Thank you very much, guys. Coach, it's a one-goal game at half against one of the best teams in the conference. How would you characterize what your team has done well so far in this game?
Yeah, I think obviously our start was incredible. We came out really hot. We were playing composed, smart lacrosse.
What's the key to getting another good start into the second half to maintain the lead?
Yeah, I think it's our composure. When we were trying to force things, we're getting a little bit rushed, but I think when we run at our tempo, we look really strong out there.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you. After an exciting first inning where there's 6 combined runs, both teams' defenses have seemed to settle in a little bit. What do you think is the most important factor in holding on to the lead now?
Yeah, I think it's throwing strikes and our defense making plays behind it.
Thank you very much, guys. Coach, this game has developed a little differently than the previous two did. What is the key for the Griffs to separate themselves from Marist and get a win in Game 3?
Have some better at-bats coming up here down the stretch. It's going to be a battle of the offenses against the bullpens.
Megan, a game today that, again, was a little different than how it went yesterday. What do you think attributed to the team's overall success, not only today, but in the series?
I think overall we've had a stronger defense this series.
Your team had a lot of runs here today. What do you think was instrumental to your team's success, especially at the plate?
I think the biggest thing that we did well was we hit good pitches. So
what do you think the team might be able to learn from an experience like today to execute more efficiently this coming weekend back in MAC play?
Everything they want to win and to make things happen comes from execution.
The team had 8 stolen bases today. You had 2 of them. Why was that such an important aspect of today's game specifically?
I think that's just part of our offense. When our offense is clicking and we're stealing bases, we're getting runners on. That's a lot of havoc for that defense, and I think that plays in our advantage every time we can steal bases. So,
thank you very much, guys. Here with our Pepsi player of the game, Andra Savage. Andra, now a program single-season goals record and a single-game goals record. My first question, how in the world do you do it?
I'm not really sure. I think my teammates have had my back this whole season, and it's really easy to achieve and be successful with these girls on your team and behind you.
I have to imagine one of those other goals is winning a championship. What do you think makes this team special and gives them the ingredients to go make that happen later this year?
I think we have multiple threats, and our defense is really strong. We play together, and we all have each other's backs no matter what. And I think we just want it. We want it so bad, and I think we can will ourselves to win.
Thanks, Andrew. Great game today.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you. Coach, I'll ask you about our Pepsi player today. What did that play at third do from your perspective in the dugout on defense?
It was electric. It was electric. I got up on that one because it was just extraordinary, and it's exactly what we needed at that time.
Now, offensively, we talked earlier this game about how this was a little bit different than how these games had transpired.
Yep.
Did the team do, as this game went on, what you felt they needed to do?
Yeah, we did what we needed to do. Carlin talks about the stolen bases. We get a runner at second base, nobody out. We've struggled there this weekend.
Coach, obviously on the wrong side of the scoreboard here today, but the offense did score more than 6 runs for the 6th time in the last 8 games. Yep. What do you think is going well at the plate for the team so far?
You got some guys that haven't done a whole lot so far this year that are stepping up and trying to, make their way into the lineup. You got
Christy? Just a casual 3-for-4 day at the plate with a grand slam mixed in there. What do you think was the key to you capitalizing on the opportunities you were given here today?
I think that me being aggressive early in the count really benefits me. I don't really see that many pitches as a leadoff hitter, but it's not a bad thing all the time, so I attacked early strikes.
How would you describe how your game has evolved, especially being a leadoff hitter, but also having the power to have a high slugging percentage to go along with it?
I think that it's really all about picking pitches that I know I can drive or not really letting the pitcher out pitch me, if that makes sense. Like still pitting pitches that I think I could put somewhere.
Last question. How do you do it again in game number 2?
Same mindset. Attack early in the count and hit my pitches.
Thanks for your time, Christy. Great game
Thanks,
today.
Vinnie.
Howard and Brian, back to you.
All right, Vinny, thank you very much. Christy had 5 runs batted in.